All right. So, game number 2 begins. We have the opposite civs here, or do we? Last game was Britons v Persians, I believe. Yep, so this should be the opposite. Mentalist will again be in red, this time playing as Persians. On the other side, we will see Vodka as blue. Since Vodka lost that first game, we'll introduce Vodka's map first. So Vodka's going to be able to drop that early TC that his opponent did last time as Britons if he works his wood just right. Ooh, that sounds weird. Nice little triple deer patch here to the side of Vodka. I guess we're going to see one scout this game from each player instead of two. Close bore, but just one that I can see for the moment. Berries on the back and a small fishing area. You may see a dock here, you may not. That's going to be up to him, but he will probably want to, Vodka will probably want to scout that and make sure that he knows how big that lake is. Not going to see a lot of gold on this map, much less gold and stone than previously, but not really that many decent wood lines either. You can see like these wood patches are decent. They're better than some mega random maps, but this is not a great wood line on either side. So wood may be rate limiting for this game, or gold may be rate limiting, or stone. But food I don't think will be a problem. We have fish on all sides, lots of shore fish, lots of deer. Mentalist deer patch isn't quite as good as Vodka's, but still a good deer patch. Oh, he has one over here as well. Okay, very fair. Berries to the side, stone on the front, gold on the front for Mentalist, and we can see that he also has a nice little lake to fish in. May have a little bit less of the big fish than his opponent does. Looked like Vodka had maybe a little bit more. You know what? I bet they're identical. Looks very fair. We also have two lakes on the side. As far as relics go, we can see two in Mentalist's corner area here, and I can see one on Vodka's side as well. So we start off in the Castle Age for the moment. Mentalist is going to have a slight advantage. Not sure, must be a little idle time there in the TC of Vodka, about half a villager behind. But man, I love this double deer patch. That just makes me so happy. So many deer there. Yeah, so we work our way through. I've sped it up a little bit, and we'll keep an eye on it. In the first game, we saw both players drop 3 TCs. Vodka pushed the action, but in the end, it was Mentalist, his ballsy castles that won him the game. Incredibly ballsy castles. Swiss Boy told me to come say hi. Hello. Thanks for being here, CJ. Appreciate it. Appreciate you saying hi. Hopefully you're out there having a good Monday or Tuesday, or I guess it depends where you are in the world. Second TC coming for the Britons player here very early once again, so Vodka will have a slight advantage in villager production. This game, it should be very good for him to have that early second TC, because I think he's going to have plenty of food. Love this mill. He's going to be able to grab deer and berries there side by side for Mentalist, but on the other side, Vodka with that second TC. Look at that. Beautiful. He's just going to have all the deer in the world. Should be able to keep those 2 TCs pumping at full speed. My internet can't handle the stream, though. Oh, man, that's too bad. Somebody was telling me that the other night. Should I jump my resolution down a little? Do you think that would be a good thing to do here on the channel? I could do that. I could drop it down. I think right now it is in between 1080 and 720. We could go to 720. Maybe that would help people enjoy the channel a little more. Early barracks coming up for Mentalist there on the front. Interesting as a Persians player. We'll have to see what he decides to do. Rest in peace, says Swiss Boy. All right. Maybe referring to the stream, little scout fighting on the front. Ooh, Mentalist with a villager very far forward. What's the bitrate you're using? I am using probably about 2500. I think that's what I ended up using. 2500, I believe. Could probably jump that up further if it helps, or drop it down lower, I suppose, if it helps. I don't know. I'm a noob here. Forward house there for Mentalist. Last time we saw a nice aggressive forward castle. This time we see a nice aggressive forward house. Mentalist villager here for the moment is on his own. The scout can come back and support him. I think that's a smart move. Vodka is going to eventually grab that vill if Mentalist doesn't get into the play. Mentalist is going to take this fight, but he's going to lose that vill on the front. So Mentalist losing villagers early in both games here. Last game lost 2 vills to the scouts. This game he loses 1 on the front. Not sure what his plan was with that villager. If we look at his stone, for the moment he doesn't have any, so I'm not sure what that vill's plan was, but maybe 1 tower drop. I'm not sure. My internet sucks at the best of times. All right. Hey, man. Thanks for stopping by. I totally understand if you can't handle the lag, but yeah, if we can make it better, I will work on making it better. I know. I need to. I need to get a 100 viewer partnership. It's quite high, right? 2,500 is quite high. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it is high. You'd have to ask Swiss Boy. I am a noob to this. Howdy. What up, Kev? Yeah, so at the moment we are watching Game 2, Mentalist v Vodka, Castle Age start. Early second TC for Vodka, maybe an early third on the way. He is going to dock and grab these fish, so that is going to be a nice little boost to his food economy. Plenty of food on this map. I think that Vodka is going to be very well served to have that extra TC early on. Mentalist at the moment doesn't have any food saved up, which surprises me a lot. He should be really swimming in food, but I suppose he's only dedicated 4 villagers to doing it. 2K is probably pretty normal, so not that high. It's the streamer with the $1 million voice. I don't know about that. But more villagers coming forward again for Mentalist, going to drop a forward siege workshop and grab a mangonel. Hello, Smarthy. We are watching the Environmentalist. A outpost trying to come down there from Vodka. He's going to get a villager sniped. At the moment, Vodka is a little bit ahead on Vills, but Mentalist is doing a good job to keep the pressure on those villagers. He will make that lead only 3. Clemensor, welcome. Depends on the channel. With only 15 viewers, because in comparison, quite high. All right, hey. Keep letting me know on what I should be doing, guys. I will definitely check into it probably after this game's over. I can't do 2 things at once. I can barely do 1. Mentalist is going to drop a forward watchtower. He's also going to have a monastery to support his siege. The knight here from Vodka is going to be in early, and it's going to be very, very effective. Can certainly deny that watchtower. Can probably take this scout down pretty easily. This villager is going to stonewall herself in quickly, which is very wise. She needs to get a hammer on this wall, though, doesn't she? Nope, that wall's already been 12% constructed. So that vill is going to be absolutely fine. Swiss Boy, thanks for the advertisement. Vodka's going to push this back. Even though the monastery will go up, Vodka's going to push this back pretty easily since he has a couple of knights in play. Going to snipe that mangonel. Mentalist, for the moment, will have his forward chopped down. Nice little forward action. If this tower had gone up, it would have been pretty decent. Certainly would have taken away one wood line. Could have tried to harass the other. But for the moment, Vodka was fast enough, had that stable up, and should be just fine. Oh, the webcam is falling down. Thank you, Smarthy. I need to find a way to keep this. Oh, man, I already said it. I'm having trouble keeping it up, guys. I'm having trouble. Not sure exactly how to... Let's see if it works its way down. It's like a little extra thing to the channel. That's where it's supposed to point at, yeah. If I had the balls like Mentalist does, I would point it down. But for me, it's going to stay a little bit higher. Mentalist is going to finish that tower. What up, Luchador? Welcome. That tower is going to go up, going to harass this wood line. Meanwhile, on the front, those knights are active. Mangonel queued up here. We do have a monk in play. Should be able to grab a conversion here. May be able to grab a conversion here. See how quickly Vodka reacts. He is going to run off of there and should be just fine. Yeah, probably shouldn't use lines like, I'm having trouble keeping it up. Balls like Mentalist. Oh, Smarthy, I'm sure you saw game 1 of this series. But if you didn't, oh no, Monk's trying to convert scouts here. That's not going to go well at all. Monk is dead. Mangonel's on the front is going to be, that Mangonel's going to be in so much trouble because here come the knights. He will at least grab those 2 scouts, which is a nice little play. Another monk will be out. Maybe he can convert one of these knights, but he is going to lose that Mangonel pretty much for free on the front. Did deny 1 wood line from his opponent, Vodka, but Vodka's happily taking wood on the other side. He actually has, well, you know what? He's going to drop another TC on wood. Game 1 was Loiza strat. Game 2 is Smarthy strat. Ooh, Smarthy strat. That sounds pretty interesting. Knight is in on the front. Camels as well from Mentalist. Gonna see a deleted unit there from Vodka, which is actually going to be interesting because now he has 1 knight versus 1 camel. Scout is going to come in, though, and grab this monk again for free. So 2 monks down very early. Vodka playing very intelligently, taking out those monks with his scouts. The camera is slowly working its way down, guys. Hopefully you don't... hopefully it doesn't bother you too much. Sorry, I got to figure out a way to make it better. But we'll get there. Until then, we just slowly pan our way down through the recording. We got a camel on the front. He is going to pick off that scout from Vodka very soon. For the moment, it's a bit of a stalemate. I should say GG a little bit here to Mentalist forward, at least for the moment. That knight in play is going to pick off any mangonels that come out. Another knight on the way, but we do have a camel. We do have a potential conversion. Duct tape. Oh, I do have it duct taped, Flu, but it's just not doing the job. I need more. Oh man, here we go. We're gonna get back into the vocabulary on the channel here today. Still chasing around that scout is Mentalist for the moment. We can see that the villager count is heavily in Vodka's favor. He hasn't saved up a whole lot of anything, but he is actually banking a little bit of stone here. Mentalist on the other side has not really banked up anything except for a whole bunch of wood. Lots of wood for Mentalist. I wonder what the plan is with that wood. Mentalist isn't fishing, but Vodka is fishing. So we'll keep an eye on that. Meanwhile, we continue to work our way through. That camel is still chasing that scout. Knight going to work his way across. These villagers at the moment for Vodka are going to be out in no man's land, but I think he may drop a TC on that. It would be nice to protect that gold. There's not a lot of gold on this map. Scout in play, knight in play. Will we see a conversion here? No, we're going to see a dead monk, aren't we? That monk is going to die on the front. There will be a camel here, but he's not going to kill this knight in time. So another mangonel for Mentalist will go down, but he'll have another out right away. Toot sweet, I suppose, as they say. Quick conversion there from Vodka, and now the tables have turned. Vodka is now back in command, going to grab another mangonel on the front, and that is going to be a problem. That is another conversion too. So that spear on the front is going to get some pokes in, but in the end, Vodka's going to win pretty easily on the front, and it seems like it's over for Mentalist forward. And look at that. Mentalist will GG out of this game very early. He did lose the front. He probably knew that he, invested pretty much everything he had into that. He was behind by 17 vills. Pretty hard to pull your way back in against another pro player. So we're going to see another game. We will see a game 3.